Charlie 2, 1041, 10-8. Can I get a roll call? Hello?
I actually need to talk to somebody about that. If somebody come in here at the precinct.
Oh, that didn't work. I'm here at the precinct right now.
Radio check.
10-4.
Pretty sure it's C50. I'm C50.
What's your name?
Just had some shit transferred, so I'm trying to figure things out right now. Baldy James.
Wait.
I switched officers, you know what I mean? I had another guy, the name was too common in the server, so I switched the name.
What was the name?
Bend Over was the original name, now it's Baldy James.
Oh, well, then, okay, give me 1 second here. I'm in the captain's office.
I'm outside. I'll come inside.
I don't even see you on the roster.
Baldy James, you don't see it?
No, sir.
He might have just put me on there temporary, like he made me a cop until I met someone like you who could actually fix it. It was Tony Montana.
Yeah, you're not even showing up. Or even here.
Yeah, I was switching. Mine was bend over originally. There were so many fucking bends, dude. It was kind of annoying.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even. Oh, Baldy James. I got.
It says Baldy. It's supposed to be Baldy.
Yeah, it says Baldy. B-O. Yeah, Baldy. Baldy. Why did I say Baldy? He's got you down as state. Not a state troop. You said you're C50 senior officer?
Yeah, C50 was my original one, yes.
Give me 1 second here. Let me pull up the actual roster.
They actually might have, when I logged on to Bend Over, they took me off the police roster. I was no longer a cop.
Alright. We'll get you situated.
Cool. I have a friend who wants to be a cop, too. He put his application in if...
I can look at that right now. How long ago did you put it in?
I put it in like maybe an hour ago. It was accepted and everything already.
He just needs to come talk to me.
Okay, I'll have
You said C50?
Yeah,
that's
C50.
officer.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Put this here. Game. Alright. Got you all taken care of on the roster side. Let's get you taken care of right here. Alright. Now I do gotta fly out and fly back in because the boss menu's fucking up. Usually.
Okay, go ahead. I'll wait for you here.
Alright. Hi, I'm here. Baldy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm here.
Alright.
He's having some issues with his mic. I'm trying to get it fixed. Trying to get this guy's mic fixed. You're invisible, sir.
Say that again? Am I invisible to you guys?
Yeah, you'll appear in a second.
Actually, give me a second. I gotta run out and run back in. Can I get an officer to that last 911 call? Thank you. If you have problems, hit your emergency button. Alright, do you see me now?
No, sir.
Alright, so I'll probably have to fly out and fly back in at a different location. I just flew back in at my last look.
Yeah, take your time, bro. You're good.
No,
I had
it's
to
all
jump
good.
around and shit, so.
Yeah.
There's no way to get, like, the money I had from the other guy as well, right?
No, sir. They don't transfer that.
Oh, okay, alright, that's fine.
Alright. So your friend,
Yeah, he's right here. He's fixing his mic.
alright. Let me pull up his thing. Shit. There it is. Howdy.
He's gonna hold on. He's gonna fix his volume. Holy shit.
What was that last call?
I didn't see. Hang on.
Shit.
It's at Los Santos Customs too. Somebody probably got hurt or something. They're always messing around over there.
What's the situation at the mech shop?
There's two all-black Cobras here in front of Mech Shop, and the female that got shot is back up, but she's saying those are the people who shot her.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Have masks on at Mech Shop.
I think I had something stuck in my throat there.
10-4. Just proceed with caution.
Hello, sir.
Why do I?
Am I good to go, sir? I just might need your help with a couple items from the armory.
Yeah, that's fine. Just gotta give me a minute. I'm having trouble with my live eyes.
Nah, you're straight, bro. Take your time, man. No rush.
Alright, we're good now.
The female just shot and killed two people.
Take her in custody. Arrest her for assault with a deadly weapon on a civilian ×2. 10-4, I'm on
Shots
my
fired,
way.
shots fired.
I'm on my way.
I'm gonna die here soon.
Buldy, just stay here with your friend.
It's a guy in a black suit in the shop with the female.
10-4, hold position. Fucking hold. Get the fuck out.
There's 3 occupants in the mech shop.
10-4, I'm having trouble pulling cars out of the thing. Can I get an officer to come?
I'm coming down. Are they spawning like crazy again?
No, they're not spawning at all.
Alright, I'm coming down. Hold on.
Don't worry about it.
Take my vehicle.
Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at?
Back in the parking lot. My vehicle's in the back parking lot.
10-4. I need you to slide me the keys.
Yep,
43. Where's your car?
right here.
I don't
Where
even
are you?
fucking see it.
Oh,
Right here by
you.
you.
Can't see it? Yeah, it's right here.
Alright, go down and make sure those cars didn't spawn. Ah, shit.
Yeah, it's spawning random cars again. Let me try to depot them.
Tim, you okay?
He's dead. He's knocked out.
Yeah, I'm on my way down. Can I get your?
Yep, I'm on my way. I only got a taser at the moment.
That's fine. You won't need it because I got a 50 cal pistol. Do me a favor, look for Tim.
I got you. I'm trying to get over there. I can't fucking get a car out.
Yo, officer, it's up here at the mech shop. What's the call sign? Oh, where's my officer?
Alright, I got him out of
Yo,
there.
you guys okay?
What's up?
Can anybody hear me or see me?
I can't
I
see
can
you,
hear
but
you. I
can
cannot see you.
Okay. That's my problem. I'll fix that here in a minute. Where's my officer? It's down.
He's across the road.
Yeah, across the road. We're in a gang war right now, Leroy.
Alright, well, it don't matter. They got 2 of my officers. That involves
No,
me.
that's not us. That's fucking, I think, Mayan.
I hop out of the car, right? But I pull a gun, I did shoot at her. The bitch rolled around, hit me with the car. Ask everybody, bro.
Yo, anybody can see me?
Wait, why did you shoot her?
I didn't shoot her. I aimed out the gun because she said she's gonna clap me.
Officer, we're
So
across.
I pulled the gun and I look at her. I aim at her, but I did shoot at her. She came back, she hit me with the fucking car.
Ronan, I'm gonna kill you, buddy.
That's what laser at me.
Or is that no? That's freaking.
That's not no.
She ran me over.
If you see
I hear Leroy
talking.
I can't see you.
Come over
Yeah.
Leroy, you here?
It's my fault. Yeah, I'm here.
I can't see you.
I'm sorry.
I'm literally standing by the Crown Vic.
Yeah, you're invisible for me.
Somebody on the ground right here. Hold on.
Yeah, right here.
You're
Look.
there for me. You're there for me. You're there for me.
Yeah, I can't see you.
All right, hey, right there. Do me a
There's a gunfight going on.
do me a favor.
Don't interfere.
Nah, I still can't see you.
Oh shit.
That's weird.
It was kind of
Do me a favor.
Somebody got to kill
Tackle
you.
me.
Which one of you bitch ass dudes just ran into my car and drove off? That's you? That's
What
you,
the
bitch?
fuck are you talking about?
Relax, bitch ass.
Hey, they're in a war. Back
Stinky
up, guys.
I'm at the mechanic shop. I need to pick
Get
up.
your
the
officer
thing.
said
Kill
check,
that.
Leroy. He just ran my shit.
Dude, all my officers have been standing here.
I was sitting on the back of back of Blazer's bike.
Nah, like
in my head.
2 minutes ago.
Killed me.
Whoever's driving this Crown Vic.
Okay.
Dude,
Nah, no.
I didn't go Wally's ever. So.
Yo,
We pulled out a
Mechanic shop. If I ever say just the mechanic shop, then
you see me?
my PD, bro.
That was me, bitch.
Here, hold on. Ow, you bitch.
I'm just
Go to
busting
one of
balls.
Wally's.
Who's that? Where the fuck is Leroy? I hear him. I don't see him.
I'm right here next to you, bud.
Oh, you're invisible, son.
Hey, who
Yeah.
killed us?
I know.
Who
Ow,
killed
you
us?
bitch, you ran me over.
I can't see you. So get back
Alright.
behind the car.
They said it wasn't her.
Alright. I'm gonna fly out and fly back. Whoa, what the fuck? Damn it! Alright, Tony, I'll be right back.
Oh!
Officer, get the fuck out of there! Tony, I'll be right back.
I don't know where you are, but okay.
I'm right next to you, fuckhead.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I'll save you, Leroy.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to interfere, by the way.
Oh,
So you might as well put your gun away. This is a war that they're in.
anybody comes at
Stick it open.
us, they get fucked up.
Well, yeah, you can shoot them, but they shouldn't.
Hey, that's all I got to
If I
say.
could get to my car safely, I would.
I'll grab it.
Get in.
Good shit. Take me to depot.
Alright. I want to show you real quick where,
after depot. Also, that meeting in 10 minutes.
a meeting?
Yes.
Where's your car?
No. Mine's at depot. All officers, if you're on frequency, we are having a meeting in 10 minutes.
Who
I'm
won the
sorry,
race, by the way?
15. The what?
Who won the race?
I have no fucking clue.
I couldn't even get in, so I didn't get to do the race.
Yeah.
My airplane was delayed.
Yeah? Ow, shit.
Dang, don't close the door on yourself.
Oh, shit. Tony,
Yep.
it's up at the garage. I forgot about it.
Which garage?
One up by Pillbox. All units back away from
Mechanic shop.
mechanic shop. Just me, you, and 2 others.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of those is Constantine.
Yep.
But he's never on radio.
And the other
Okay,
one's
this one?
Steven. Yep.
Oh, David is too.
Yeah. I was gonna say we can take your car up and just stop
Why
that.
didn't you tell me that? Well, here, it's in the complete opposite direction.
Oh, okay. Yep. Give me a second then.
I'll just park my car right with you. Alright, mark it. Like right here.
Shit.
Oh, seatbelt.
Sorry, working the bugs out real quick.
Alright, it's in. There's a garage here on our left. Go straight. Keep going straight. See that garage on our left? It's in there.
Where?
See it opened. Right on your left, this garage. Yep. I wouldn't repair it now unless you got like 10, 15 minutes to wait. But you come up to this door and you have to have your gun out and then it'll say press
Alright.
so and so to repair.
Alright, good, because I got an AR-15.
I don't know if it works with weapons that don't have health bars. Man, this car is fast.
You got a racing harness?
Nope.
We'll go
Just carry
to...
me then. Here, just carry me. And if you've got a racing harness, you're good.
Yeah, I got a racing harness. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
We didn't die.
Yeah, your car did though.
Yeah,
You got a repair kit?
I believe so. I dropped it.
I got one.
I gotta take my harness off.
Gotcha.
330 miles an hour. You saw that, right?
Yeah.
Tell me you wouldn't want this car. Tell me you wouldn't want this car.
I don't want that car.
Come on, 330 miles an hour and you wouldn't want this car?
Why would anybody want this car? This car sucks.
Doesn't suck. I clipped the fucking guardrail. That's why we...
Yeah, I know.
Do you have a racing harness?
At my apartment, yeah.
Oh.
I just don't bother to ever pick it up. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. It's too much work to put it on and take it back off every time. Or you're gonna kill us.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're gonna just kill me, you're right.
No. But I mean, 330 miles an hour. You really don't want this car? This thing handles like a fucking dream.
Nothing better than my Supra. Why are we here?
This is my apartment.
Oh, gotcha.
Come on, Tony. You really think this car is not worth it?
No, I was joking, but I don't want it.
Yeah, I feel special. That car is not seen above 280. All because I chicken out.
Let's head to the mech shop. There's still shots fired.
Yeah.
See if everything's okay.
By the way, here. Keep it on you.
It weighs too much.
No, it doesn't.
Just kidding. Why is that guy's blip off the map?
Yo.
What up, bro? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Why?
Just asking. Checking on you.
Where's
Yeah?
the blip?
You need to clock in and clock out, bud.
It's not working?
No, sir.
Oh, you're trying to kill us. What you just hit?
Good question. I have no idea.
Get out of here. Leave.
We know.
Oh, what the heck is going on? Oh, are they still going at it? Why does EMS here then?
The what?
I was asking why EMS is here if
Can we get this guy enrolled?
Yeah, I'm on my way back. Yeah, I'm on my way back.
You're good, you're good. Take your time, bro.
Do me a favor, depot this.
Depot that. I'm gonna take it for a spin. Whose car is it?
Drive it to PD and depot it. Fuck is it? What did you call me? You didn't call me a dick face. Oh, what's up, Brady?
Leroy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm on my phone, so I can't talk much.
That's all good, bitch.
Fuck you.
Yo, bring that
Oh my god, what happened
officer.
to his hair?
I just chased him and his hair went crazy. You ever see Home Alone?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did one of those.
Jeez. There you go, buddy.
That nice man behind the desk is gonna have a talk with you.
Hey there, sir. How you doing?
Not too bad.
Hey, bro, can I ask you something? Hey, brother.
Okay. Hey, let me get the actual hiring you side out of here. Alright. That's taken care of. You shouldn't show up anymore. See if you show up on the list. Nope. I'll have to fix that. Okay. Wait, is that Officer Kirk? No, it's Thomasina. Never mind. I forgot. He shaved his beard and you grew one.
Is that a fucking problem?
Motherfucker, I said it's a problem. You got a problem with my problem?
Baby, we both wear hats. Whose hat's bigger?
Mine, bitch. So anyway, Jesus Christ.
What's going on outside?
Hello?
I don't know. Alright, can you hear me, bud?
No.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Alright. Wait,
We don't hear you, Leroy.
who the fuck is where?
Leroy, I suggest meeting yourself in your head.
Oh. Fucking
That's
assholes. Alright. So, you said you had no previous cop history.
Radio check.
10-4, you son of a bitch.
10-4.
10-4.
Who's the officer who apparently won the race?
That would be me.
You won?
Fuck no!
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah, you don't want to try to shoot me. I shoot fast.
Yeah.
And I hold a bigger gun. Anyways, So you want to become an officer because you're tired of the criminal side. So you've never been an officer, period.
No, sir. No, sir.
Alright.
But I mean, outside, you know, I do know officers IRL.
Okay. So, well, I said, do you have any experience in the life first responder, off EMS, firefighter, etc.? May I ask how you know anything about the outside officer stuff?
Actually related. They're related.
Oh, they're related. Okay, no problem. Okay. So you're looking at part-time?
Yeah, probably about part-time for right now. You know, based on my schedule here, you know, I just want to be able to give you guys what I can give you.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. So if you're in a situation where there's one other officer, and there's 10 people that hang around, let's say, Grove Street.
I blast them all. No.
Fail!
I'm just kidding.
Jesus Christ.
No, go ahead, continue.
What would you do?
If it was me and just one other officer and 10 others on Grove?
You, one officer, shut up or shoot you out there. That's it.
I'm calling.
That's what I thought too.
First thing I'm doing is calling for backup.
Alright, what if it's just you and one other officer?
I am kind of just gonna, you know, observe, take notes, and depending on the severity of what's going on, you know, just, you know, play it by ear by that point in time. But try to keep it cordial, because 2 against 10 is not a good thing at all.
Yeah, it's not a good thing at all. So, describe to me how a 1080 would go. Tell me what a 1080 is.
I was not taught codes yet, but you know, like I said,
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna invite you. You're already in the Discord, right?
Don't tell the police.
Yes, sir.
All right. Do me a favor and type a period in the general in the main Discord.
Okay, give me 0.5 seconds.
All right. Did you get the invite to the other Discord, the PD Discord? All right. Do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
Go to PD information.
Copy.
Or I'm sorry, it would be information and documents, go to PD dockets. The very first link that John Constantine wrote. Go ahead and read that over.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah. Hey, what's your call sign? C50. Do me a favor. Type /call sign 50.
What a great meeting.
Oh, bite me.
Okay.
No, bite me. Alright, now...
Oh.
Really, Thomasina?
I knew you were into it. You were trying to sneak up behind type.
No, I get it on here. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Kirk, no. Nope.
Dude, let me know when you're done.
Did you get it?
Get out of here, buddy.
Oh, sorry, that was in my head.
We don't like
CO3. Oh, it's
Right there,
deputy chief and it's closed. What?
Give me that bike. Give me that bike. Give me that bike.
Well, there's a deputy chief and even two.
Same thing, actual chief does. Assistant chief does. Just, fancier name.
Hmm.
Leroy, did you
Hello?
scam this man? You paid
Say what?
this. Did you scam this man right here? He said that you.
I gave that page a review.
You did all 4 tabs?
Need to get these rosters
All 4
updated.
tabs.
I'll let him get
Seeing
that.
Lapis Omar's name on here pisses me off every time I see it.
So, I was supposed to go into PD docs and then commissioner, right? The commissioner one.
Yes.
And then it opens like an Excel spreadsheet, correct?
Yes, it should be 10 codes.
I am so fucking sorry.
Yep.
I am back. Oh my god.
You're not
Wow.
sorry, you stupid bitch. You told us 10. It's 10 after 10.
It's 8 after 10. Okay. Alright, so look, I'm so fucking sorry. Holy shit.
Yeah, you gotta pay 50K each
Alright.
now.
Do me a favor. We'll finish this after. Go ahead and join the meeting.
Yeah.
If you guys are in city, I need you all to join the meeting.
Yeah, how's that going?
Sorry, I
It's actually pretty fucking crazy. It's interesting to watch for sure.
I
I know
know.
we asked for Bradley and there was
Go
one
ahead and
today,
join
I
the
think,
meeting.
right?
And then mute
Ready.
Mike.
shootout with the Bloods and the Mayans at the
Did you just call Brady Lee Bradley?
Bradley.
Is this a PD meeting or does this
This
have?
is a PD meeting.
Then everybody that's in the city, why don't we just go to the meeting room upstairs and just record it that way?
It's Discord only now.
It's Discord only.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of meeting.
It's a special meeting for you.
It's a special meeting for officers to learn how to be officers, okay?
No.
Look at how many officers are here. There's one.
Yeah, well, if there isn't more officers in here in a few fucking minutes, multiple of them are getting fired. So it's just people join the fuck up. Because I've quite literally had enough of it.
PDK?
Catch me in my stingray.
Yeah.
Where?
I think in game.
Oh,
Yo,
probably.
who said
Fucking-
PDK?
Yeah, I heard that.
The Buds and the Mayans are going at it right now, and they tried to kidnap
Is it you, Sal, that said PDK?
No,
Oh,
they
geez.
said to me PDK.
Oh, I was gonna say,
PDK, you heard?
motherfucker,
No, stop.
you're lucky. There's an individual there.
Oh, I can move, sir.
Blood spatter. I think you hit him.
There you go.
Last time I heard the word PDK was Brady Lee, and then I hit him with my car.
No, go ahead, stay here. I got you.
Alright, just finish me off already.
Okay.
We have a lot of people.
Stewie.
I'm actually joking.
A lot of people might ask.
It's actually 10 or something. 11.
And I'd like to get more. I mean, this is
I'll get him.
roughly our active. Actually,
Yeah, I know.
we're missing Sal Walker. We're missing a bunch.
Sal,
of
get in fucking Discord or I'm gonna shoot you.
Sal's in city right now.
Sal's in city. Tell him to get his ass in the Discord.
I'm right
You're
here
not gonna
with
get any
him. I'm
European people
telling him
here.
right now. Yo, Sal, get in the Discord.
Oh, there's Tony.
Watch your mouth.
I was about to run him over with my car.
Keep my name out your mouth.
No.
Tony, let me know when you're up ready, bud.
I got 20 seconds.
Alright. Hey, not in the fucking Discord, you dipshit.
Whoever is not in the PD Discordia and listening to the meeting, get in there now.
You should add a crowbar just so I can crowbar people's kneecaps when they don't listen to hype.
That's fine. You're in there.
Alright, Leroy, you good?
You're gonna fucking be.
Can y'all hear me? Oh, yeah, there we go.
Yeah. All right.
Where you at?
So I'm glad that you're here because
Right
this
here.
pertains to you because you are one of our inactives, or one of our actives rather. So this is important for you.
See that?
It's actually important for everybody, even my assistant chief, to be honest.
Here.
I'm here.
I'm working on it. All right. So look,
Tell me what you think about that.
this is gonna be, and I'm gonna be honest with you, boring. But it's something that you have to all sit through. I'm gonna be watching audit logs. Whoever leaves will have to go through it again. So just sit, watch the stream. Okay. You smartass.
I like that.
Stream. I'll
I
get
like
through it
that.
as fast as I can. You all know your 10 codes. Okay. If you don't know your 10 codes, you can go in and refresh on your own. Okay. The most important thing on this entire page, other than the 10 codes, is right here. The Miranda rights, okay? So your Miranda rights are the most important thing that you can possibly memorize, and they are very easy to memorize, okay? So this right here, very important. Got it? It's important to remember these, it's important to know these, and it's important to know when to use these. Do we all know when to use them?
MSPD.
Yep. For research and stuff.
Go ahead.
Okay.
On
It's always
standby,
if you can, always before searching a suspect.
Say it again?
Yep.
I said I'm on standby. I got a call saying standby 229, so I'm here down the road.
Yeah, they're having a gang war. That's what's going on.
Okay, let me hop off the fucking radio.
Sorry about that, Dave.
You should punch the air one more
Sorry
time.
about that, Dave. I was answering.
I was just told.
I was answering EMS.
I'll cover a couple of ones that most people don't use.
Say
Okay.
that again?
That are important.
10-5.
10-5, yes,
10-9 now?
very important. Where is 10-5? Right here, personal. This is your meal break. So if you're going to get something to eat in head, you just say 10-5, 10-7. Or you can just say 10-5. Everyone knows what that is. 10-7, obviously you know. 10-8, you know. 10-15, very important. Per suspect in custody. So say you're 10-19, you know, which is cough cough en route to mission row. So if you're 10-19, right, with one suspect in custody, you would say, I'll use my call sign, Charlie 1, 10-19, 1, 10-15. And if it's 3 suspects or 2 suspects, it's 2 10-15. Or 2 10-15s, whatever. 10-17, request to meet. So if you need to meet someone at PD, you just say 10-17, Charlie 1, or like, I'll use Leroy for this. So you have Charlie 2 requesting 10-17 with Charlie 1 at MRPD. You know, 10-0 is going to be, this is important, but you can just say change frequency. Like, it's important, but it's not. Because no one knows this. 10-2, we all know these, right? All of the communication ones. 1071 is important too.
I usually have this shit up, you know,
Which is smart. Which is smart.
Can't. Just in
Yeah, I printed it. I printed it off. I just looked right at it.
No, you can just look it up
Very
real
cool.
quick.
Yeah.
I want to stress this to people. Codes, all right? I made some changes to the SOPs. Code 2, lights and intermittent sirens. You may transport in this type of travel. So, code 2, for some reason, okay. Why does it say that? It's lights and no sirens. Fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's lights on, no sirens.
Why does it say intermittent?
And I
No.
Always just lights. I always just put lights, no sirens when transporting someone.
So lights and no sirens. You may transport in this type of travel. Okay. So code 1 is no lights and sirens. Right? Okay. We got that. Let's see. Code 5, important one. Code 5. Say you're on a call 1080 with. I'll use the Bloods for example because it happens all the time. I will be talking about them. So, code 5. If you're in a 1080 and they take you down the Grove and they begin to pull weapons, so you would go over radio and you'd say, 1080 with red, blah, 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 has become code 5 requesting additional 32s, and I think we all know 1032s request backup. All right? So, your code 5 is very important. I use this as much as I can. Running radar.
Upgrade actually.
No, we had to change it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't need that shit anyway. I don't know what that is. Signal 11, running radar. So whenever you're posted up running radar, running signal 11. Let's see. 1099, 1097, 1071, 1052. We don't use this. We don't use this much. I use terms like roll medical, tow and impound. I just say call tow. You know, like we don't really need some of these, but we have them. Like 1062. Someone's filling out.
I have something for you. Let me print it out real quick, alright? Just stay right here.
Okay. 1069 was something, it was a meme for Graves. When he was.
I like that.
Did we switch that to TMI or whatever the hell?
Let's
1069 is fucking great.
Now. Let's get this shit straight right now. We're going over rights and duties. It's going to be quick. Recruit. Can we all see that? Complete interview prior to acceptance in the LSPD. That means you don't ride along unless given permission, which is rare. Cadet, same shit. It's literally the same thing. Recruit and cadet are the same thing. Officer. Okay, we can all see that. A police officer is a serving member of the police force. Police officers arrest criminals, prevent crime, protect and help the public, and keep public order. That's your standard officer. Senior officer, senior police officers arrest criminals, prevent crime. All the same as a normal officer, but provide ride-alongs to cadets when a corporal is not available. You can give ride-alongs even if a corporal is available, for all I care. Police corporal is a first-time supervisor. This is your entry-level supervisor position. So you do ride-alongs and direct police officers and where they go and help them. You're not to FTO train, you're an FTA. So if an FTO needs an FTA, which means it's assistant in their FTO training, that's when a corporal would step in. So you have some duties of a sergeant. Not much, but some. Sergeant is a field supervisor. Responsible for patrol officers and initial training exercises. They provide duty instructions and supervise police activity at an operational level, which includes implementing orders, investigating police misconduct, maintaining discipline, and ensuring this word because I don't want to say it, punctuality of officers. I'm slow. Leave me alone. Lieutenants have many of the same responsibilities as lower-ranking police officers, but also plan work schedules. So I'm going to stop here. I wanted to cover recruit to sergeant because it's important. My lieutenants and higher do know the ranks and duties. I've gone over them with them after, whenever I promote, I go over that with them. And if I haven't, I'll get to it. Speaking of these ranks, let's start with lieutenant and captain. There's going to be these ranks that are going to start to fill out a little bit. So is sergeant and corporal. I'm going to start moving people up. I might even jump officers to corporals. or
Dave,
senior officers to sergeants.
speaking of
Like,
which,
I need to fill people out.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey.
All right, so questions. I know, Leroy, but questions to the end. I believe there is a channel that I've made. Okay, it's not. Why is it not here? I'm gonna quickly just make a channel. I'm gonna clone it. I'm gonna clone general. Clone channel meeting.
What doc file are you using? I don't even have chief of police. I have commissioner.
You're using that, and why?
I've been using this one. This is the one that was available when I first started.
Okay, are we ready to go through 20 policies? It's actually not that much. I'll do it quick. Number 1. All LSPD must value your own life and civilian life when on scene at all times. Very important. That is, I can't stress that enough. I mean, it's in bold for a fucking reason. So all officers should follow the dress code provided inside the LSPD Discord, which is in the PD docs. If not found following dress code, discipline may be taken. It could result in the following: demotion and termination, or termination from LSPD. Follow the vehicle code of conduct release. No 2 doors may be utilized. All right, this is important. Or bikes unless 4 units are deployed within the force. Use your rank-appropriate vehicle. I don't have rank-appropriate vehicles, except for some, like the Camaro, for example. You'll know what your rank-appropriate vehicles are. I'm also going to be covering unmarked shit, all that. Everything that people are confused on is going to be covered. And as a matter of fact, while I'm talking and explaining to you guys the policies, I want you guys to go into the meeting questions and place your questions there. I'll go from the top down. I just made a new channel that's under the welcome area. So, okay. Unmarked cars are prohibited from all officers. Okay? That's not true necessarily anymore. Right? But there's... Alright, so I'll just continue reading.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Can you say that again? You cut out. I couldn't hear it for a second.
Yeah. So unmarked cars are prohibited from all officers. Unmarked cars are only for use in special operation and divisions that are approved. Divisions that are approved are like detective, GTF when it was around. It's not around anymore, but that's kind of that.
I can run GTF.
GTF's not a thing right now. We don't need it. Well, we do, but I need to get more officers before we can do that.
Imported vehicles need to have graphics.
Late to the party.
Imported vehicles, as of right now, need to be fucking frosty. God damn it.
I mean, I'm late to the party. What happened?
Fucking frosty. Oh, we got it.
Alright. So, for those of you who don't have body cam, which I hope to God all of you have body cam, because it says right here in your policies, all officers are required to have body cam at all times. Streaming on Twitch or YouTube, or programs such as Metal, OBS, or Shadowplay. And we prefer full session recordings. So if your PC can handle doing full session recordings, do it. If it can't, okay, just clip like 2 minutes. And then delete the ones you don't need at like the end of the week or something. That's what I do.
I just do full session records and then just delete the ones that are like a week old.
Yeah.
David, you need to help me with my graphics and all that if you can later.
I can handle that.
Yeah.
No officer may give unlawful order to citizens. Okay. At no time may LSPD abuse their powers to cause harm to the city. If found doing so, you will be punished on the spot. I'm serious. If I see you doing this on the street, I will stop what you're doing and put you under punishment. I'll take your badge right there.
Wait, doing what? Say that again?
At no time may LSPD abuse their power to cause harm to the city.
What do you mean by abuse? Like, what's abuse? Like, in your
like, citizen to jump off the bridge if you'll tase them.
Dirty ass
right here. No officer may give unlawful orders to citizens.
Seal that car.
Alright, everybody fight till Cole asks to. These people
if you have
speaking at once.
questions, I made a thing. All right, it's you know what? Fucking post your questions in there. I'll get some. Sorry for my language. I'm kind of annoyed right now. So if found doing so, if found abusing your powers to harm the city, you'll be punished on the spot and undergo an IA or command review, depending on what happens, and it will likely be IA. Now that that's actually in service. You may no officer may use deadly force unless advised by okay, that's so fucking stupid. Unless advised by high command or criminals have already engaged deadly force against LSPD or citizen life. Always follow your SOPs and use the use of force continuum. Right here. The most important part out of all of this. This sentence, this final one. Always follow your SOPs and use the use of force continuum.
What the hell does continuum mean?
Yeah, I was going to ask the same thing. The fuck does continuum?
I don't know them big words.
What about the space-time continuum? That's got to be something.
Alright, listen. Listen, Morpheus, I thought you were good with the English language.
Man, I can't even pronounce half the words that you would see in some kind
Was that Pornhub that I just seen on there?
Yes. Alright. Right here. Read it. Okay, good. Done.
I didn't read it.
I didn't get to read it.
It's definitely Pornhub. While responding to calls inside city limits, all officers will be required to respond with lights and sirens. You can do code 2 sometimes if told to do code 2. Like, if I go over radio or someone goes over radio, say, respond code 2. Respond code 2. Whoever just left is in trouble. So if y'all know who it was, unless they have a valid reason to have left, unless I'm tripping and someone just stopped walking the street there.
No. They actually left. It was at Cadet ATEX.
Tactics. Okay. I'll talk to them later. Air 1 is only available to corporal and higher. That still stands. That is true. You must have your pilot's license. If caught flying without one, you can be subject to being removed from PD, demoted, jail time, or fines, So you can contact C1 to C5 if you need more information. All right. Cool. If you are in police uniform, you must be clocked in at all times unless something out of your control happened or given special permission by command. If you go off duty, please store your weapons and have a civilian outfit stored in your PD locker or home. Got it? Okay. We'll move on to the next one. Air 1 license for Air 1 if I can. We can talk about that. At no time should an officer ever let a civilian drive their car, even if the officer is in the car with them. Right. This right here. Never let a civ drive your car. Don't. Because you letting them just get behind the wheel to test out the lights could turn into them stealing your car and running over a family of 6. So, be careful. If you are caught giving your keys to civilians or letting them test drive squad cars, you will face punishment from command, or IA. Officers should also not leave your duty car unlocked and open for people to hop in. If you are going AFK or need to do something out of game, put your car away in the garage or park it out front and lock it if you're going to be fast. I would say that if you're going to be AFK for like more than 20 minutes to just fly out and then come back in, it's better on your PC as well as the city. Citizen ride-along should only be facilitated if approved by a Lieutenant Plus, still in place. That's very important. Citizens also may not leave the vehicle during a call for safety concerns. So if you have like live PD in the car, they shouldn't leave it. Although sometimes, like if it's a simple situation, and say you're at a jewelry and you're negotiating the hostage, they can record you negotiating the hostage from outside. That's fine. It's a little bit different.
David, we need to change that one just a little bit. If we are going to have a citizen ride along like a live PD, they must be given body armor.
Well, yeah, of course.
This fucking thing not gonna work?
No.
Add that in there.
You say must provide body armor. Hold on.
Must provide body armor or a
Oxygen smell.
And what do you think about having them wear like the vest? Like, remember I had the one guy wearing the big orange vest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could have him. We could have him. The high vis.
I can also see if I can find a vest.
Look at this. Yeah, if I like a press vest.
Were you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So vest number 4 is a thin vest. It's a good vest for that.
All right, click it.
It can hold armor plates.
Put it in your hotbar and click it.
LSPD is not to respond to situations in BSO jurisdiction. Gone. All right.
Yeah, get rid of that.
Okay. LSPD has.
I can fix it.
Jurisdiction. I'm gonna butcher the word. Oh, I guess I didn't.
Let me get rid of one.
I did, I guess.
Change the.
I'll do it later.
I'll print it again here. Just tell me when you want me to. Here, I'll give you it.
Go on.
Hey, you got that? How I just changed that? LSPD has jurisdiction over. Okay, that's. How do I spell it?
Sorry about that.
URIF. There you go.
Did I know? Okay. LSPD has jurisdiction over the entire state of San Andreas. You must ask permission to go out of the city and patrol, given by Lieutenant.
What's up, Bubba?
So if there's no lieutenants in city.
Hey, we're having a PD meeting.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna say there
needs
to be
join,
5 officers.
I would join PD chat. Why are you fucking putting me in handcuffs?
I think I might have fixed the little.
I'll just spell that wrong too.
Oh, my bad. Give it back. I'm gonna look at it.
Okay.
So let me go grab the.
That's done. We got that? Policy 15? Everyone? You don't need to speak. You can type it in the thing. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna move on. Because no one has voices, right? Even though I hear you on radio all the time.
Yes,
Master
sir.
Copy
You told us not to talk.
God, if I'm calling on you guys.
Here you go.
Am I right to talk?
I want to get a whooping.
Am I right to talk?
I want to. Careful.
Oh, am I the right one?
Careful. John, careful.
Careful.
When performing a pit, make sure the following have been checked before requesting permission. You are first outside of city limits. I'm not doing pits in city. I will never confirm one again. Second, you have been given permission to pit by a member of command, or if no members of command are available, a pit may be advised by a sergeant. That is okay. Contraband items must be logged and put into evidence. An officer found breaking SOP will be investigated by IA. List of items that are contraband. So you have handcuffs, Class A or B weapons without license, Class C weapons, radio scanners, any drug. Weed may only be legal in joints for medical use only. Bank keys, key chips, red, green, or blue, thermite, electronic kits, Trojan USBs, laptops, crypto keys, and chips.
Crypto keys, those aren't illegal.
Crypto keys aren't illegal? Okay.
They are not.
Yeah. Okay.
Crypto keys, aren't those used to get, like, free money?
I don't think they're illegal.
Correct.
Are they even around?
Anything in this list is subject to change at any time. Okay. Check back for reference, and I'll make an announcement if things change like that. Weapon licenses must follow the established SOPs. PD shall revoke licenses of convicted felons and those misusing a firearm. Anyone found carrying a weapon without a license will be sentenced to 10 months in jail and a fine equivalent to half the weapon found. So 10 months in jail and a $2,500 fine for a Class A violation. At no time are officers to use the gray market or black marketplaces for the sale or purchase of any item that may be deemed contraband. This includes the OfferUp weapons sales portal. Any officer found to be utilizing these services will be terminated and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
I believe that they got rid of the market.
Yeah, it's gone. So this
I didn't even know what that is.
Yeah, that was
I might
free
keep it in
flash
just in
market,
case it gets added back or something.
It's not getting added back.
Well, we don't. Are you fucking? Did I?
Are you an admin? You know what?
Yeah,
you know what? You know what? I'm gonna fucking dev it back in.
You know what? Fucking do it because we hate Morpheus.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the policy. Do we all? Hi, Mike. Can you say this for me?
All right.
We all understand.
Do you guys all understand the policies as me and Ronan have written them?
We speak here.
All right. Yep.
Okay, I think they understand. Okay.
I got one quick question. Can you explain
everything again?
You're gonna have to fucking.
Oh yeah, I have a quick question too.
Forget your question.
Ask your question.
Oh, never mind. Okay, no, I was just asking if
the
you
weapon repair. If you can what?
Fox, like if I'm in a chase and if they like crash.
Yes, you can box them in. Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, Constantine.
No
is the weapon repair allowed to be used by
police?
An officer with, say, like a revolver? Okay, just making sure.
All right.
Weapon repair.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
The one part that I don't personally want to go over is the SOPs.
I'm still trying to convince Blaze to add another one, specifically in PED.
Yeah. Adding what?
There possibly might be one that's more publicly friendly besides the one that's already in.
I'll just go to the one that's already there.
Where is that?
Only the higher command will know because they have special weapons.
Oh,
that's right.
Dress code, equipment code, vehicle. I don't want to go over these. I really don't want to go over these. There's so much. It's gonna take so long.
You literally don't have to go over them. Oh, you want me to go over them?
Do it tomorrow.
Do you want me to go over them? Because I can go over them real quick.
I'll do it.
All right.
You know what?
So
I don't feel like
your dress code. Chief, scroll down to dress code.
Fuck you.
So your dress code. Dress code. If you look down at the bottom, there is a highlighted red tab. It says men's uniform code. All right. Use the goddamn uniform code. I don't want you to be like fucking Johnny Capahala back in the day, fucking wearing leopard skin pants.
Everybody liked them leopard pants,
except for me. Except for me, and I was the only one who mattered.
A piece of shit.
Your equipment code is a little bit farther down on the chain, also highlighted. These are all tabbed out so that you can easily find them. Certain items are not able to be used by certain ranks. You'll find that there. Vehicle code, that's only in here. You will be given a specific vehicle once you reach the rank of officer. I don't know if David's changed that. He can update it if he wants. You are required to own at least one marked 4-door vehicle. If you are driving a 2-door marked vehicle, you are to request transport for their subject. If transport is not available, you may transport them, but it's not advised. As you can see right here, it's been in the thing since I first wrote this, because me and Ronan worked on this. Unmarked cars may only be driven by the members of the detectives unit performing their divisional duties only. If you are not in division, only a sergeant plus can drive those cars.
John.
Body cam. This has been me and Ronan can tell you right off the bat, this is a huge one that's been an issue. I don't care if you're running a goddamn potato. Find some way to record what you're doing. Because not only am I the person who provides oversight for you guys, I'm also a judge. And if you guys don't have body cam and you're trying to charge a suspect and they partake it to court and you have no body cam and no real proof, I'm gonna yell at the PD and I'm gonna let them go. And I'm probably gonna fine the PD, which directly affects you guys because it comes out of your bonuses.
They're coming soon.
We get bonuses?
You will be getting bonuses because PD will have a budget from now on per month.
Hey,
I've done a lot of work that you guys don't know about.
John.
We need a raise.
We're also changing the marked vehicle stuff, or unmarked vehicles. Dave and I decided that we're changing that.
My only thing about unmarked vehicles is I do not want every fucking officer in the goddamn department driving around an unmarked vehicle. Because if you get pulled over by an unmarked vehicle, guess what you don't have to do? Because you have plausible deniability that you don't know that they're an officer. You can just drive the fuck away. They'll chase you and chase you and chase you, but an unmarked shouldn't be pulling you over. If an unmarked pulls you over, they're supposed to call a marked unit to come.
To chime in on that, that's actually a legality thing. Unmarkeds aren't allowed to pull over vehicles unless there is a marked unit available, at which point they can pull them over, but I do not legally have to stop for said unmarked unless it's with a marked unit. Now, go ahead.
Is that a real life thing?
Yeah, it's a real life thing.
Oh, yeah. I got pulled over by unmarked.
Yeah, well, so you can be pulled over, but they have to call for a second unit.
Okay.
For us, it's state to state. Massachusetts, you can be pulled over by an unmarked.
Now, the other part of that is a lot of you guys are running unmarked sports cars with black full tinted windows, and no one can see you. And then when you do step out, you're in some gangster wannabe from the 15th century outfit. And it makes it even worse because now how do I prove that you're actually a cop? I'm personally going to turn around and shoot the motherfucker if I don't want to engage with it. Because legally, I don't know he's a cop.
In that situation, I pull up badge. So
right, but you pull out a badge, but it's still, I do not have to stop if that's what I'm seeing. I will keep driving.
And if this unmarked issue continues to be an issue, I do not care if you donoed for them. I don't. I'll swap you out for a civilian dono because you'll still get a car. You guys are all of sound mind and can, follow some basic directions. All right? David runs this department. Leroy helps him. There's a few other people that do it too. But in the end, I am the staff member in charge of PD on an advisory scale because I want David to actually do the job. But I've told David this before, if I see shit that I don't like this unmarked car thing, I am going to step in.
And I told him it's okay. And I'm not going to do shit. Here's my thing. I'm not going to fight him if he wants to do something. If he wants to punish someone or the department in general for doing stupid shit like this fucking unmarked car thing, I'm not stopping him.
You guys should be happy that you guys even have the ability to have unmarked after a Sergeant Plus because I fought for that. I was told no multiple times, and then I just did it. Because I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to do it. I'm the one in charge.
The biggest thing is, people won't know that the police are there because you guys are all, yesterday there was 6 cops in city. Do you know how many marked cars there was? 0. And it's hard for any civilian to be actually like, oh, that's a cop. Now we have no cop presence, even though we know they're in the F7. We don't see cops. Why should we care?
So, the next one, imposing will. You shouldn't abuse your power and tell citizens to do what you want because you're a cop. It's not going to be tolerated. There's an IA for a reason now. Now that it actually will run because Kirk is a very good IA person. If you're found to be giving unlawful orders or abusing your power as a PD, you're going to be punished and more than likely terminated because I know a few of you have done it multiple times. But I don't say anything about it because I'm not in the city as a cop at that point. Impounding vehicles.
Hey.
So I know Hooks kept on trying to tell you guys that you can't impound vehicles and release them.
Tony.
I don't give a fuck what he says about that. If there's no city tow in the city, and there's a car in the impound, and the owner comes to get it, you take it out, you have them pay you. Not our fault that the tow's not in city. Another thing about impounding a vehicle, before you impound the vehicle, if it was used in the commission of a crime, or if you just find it normally on the street, guess what you get to do? Search the bloody thing. find a vehicle out on the street that's been abandoned that's loaded with cocaine in the back. And it's tied to that person. So when that person comes to get that car, you're like, hey, noticed you had a lot of cocaine in the back of your car. What's up with that? And then you can question them. And then if they're actually doing something illegal, guess what that gives you? An in. Because then you can go and you can be, they might even talk. They'll lawyer up more than likely, but they'll probably talk. That's it on that. So you get the calls to service. Those are your dispatch alerts. They include shots fired, robbery, medical emergencies when they're stupid and they don't like to use the correct one. Fight in progress is one that doesn't really happen that often. I know there's a lot of new faces in here. Did any of you know that the dispatch system can actually be used to ping EMS and ping city tow when they're in city?
The info. But a lot of times the dispatch don't work for me. Like it will show I'm the only cop. I'll have no calls, no nothing.
Yeah, it's just the way it is. You gotta clock out and clock back in.
I hate hearing deep voiced Frosty.
I hate your.
Hey, we're so used to hearing Grilly Frosty.
Is that right?
So.
Yeah.
So there are 3 different responses when you're responding to any call. Code 1, Code 2, Code 3. Can anybody, without reading, tell me what the 3 are?
I can.
Not somebody who knows it off the top of their head.
Unknown. I'm an officer.
Are you an IRL officer?
Code 1 is non-lights and sirens response. Code 2 is lights and intermittent sirens response. Code 3 is lights and sirens response.
Hey, Sal, did you have to go and pull up the actual thing in order to go and find that and look for that? Because that was very, very similar to how I wrote it.
Okay, and guess what?
No, I have it printed out and taped on my desk.
I'm just fucking with you.
I had to go in and change Code 2. Code 2 is wrong. Intermittent sirens. It's lights, no sirens.
Mine just says lights and intermittent.
You actually use this
I don't know.
at the intersections.
Horn. Oh,
Yeah, you're supposed to
Just hit R. You just hit your arm muscle.
All right, scroll down.
Warble it a couple times.
All right.
So you could just
on scene stuff. When you arrive on scene, call out on the radio. Hey, I'm here. You know your codes. At least I hope to God you do, because I forgot them.
I went over them.
Ensure that the scene is safe. Ensure that there's nobody still shooting. All that stuff. Unless it's designated, the person who generally arrives first is the officer in charge. The only time when that changes is if somebody of higher rank comes to the scene. So if David shows up in the scene, guess who's in charge of the scene at that point? David. If I show up, you guys are all fucked because I can't negotiate my way out of a paper bag.
I was going to say, at that time, John, usually I'm the only one on scene, so I let the person.
Talk some shit?
No. Fuck you, Dave. No, what I like to do is I like to give the people that first arrived on scene the ability to negotiate their way out. Then if they fuck up, I shoot them in the face, and then I do it myself. Just so they can see it.
We're gonna have a talk after this. The next thing, citizen interactions. You guys got to be professional when you're talking with people. I don't care if they're bloods and they fucking shot your grandmother. You got to be professional. Obtain ID.
Respectful.
Yeah, try to obtain ID when you're talking to somebody. If you're within your legal authority to do so, you can require it. And one thing when I was chief of PD, that was a major problem, and I don't know if it still is. If any citizen or other officer asks you for your badge number and your name, you are legally required to give it to them. That is public information. That is public information, unless you are an undercover.
Yeah.
At which point they shouldn't even know that you're a cop.
them right now, Mike.
So when they ask for it, how do I give it to them?
Hold on.
Do you want me to shoot you in the face?
23 Walker. That's what you do. Clarify for everyone in here. Is voice recognition something that you can base people off of?
No, because of the fact that everybody can have their people can have their cousins.
There you go.
And they can sound similar.
So now you guys know whenever you hear Morpheus Van Strike or someone like me on one of my cousins talking, you can't just be like, David? What? No, you fucking can't. I'm not David.
That fucking happened.
I hear parts. That's all I say when I
I don't know who fucking Parks is. Leroy Jankens, you're the only one. Your whole bloodline is dead. No one asked you.
Okay, so moving on to the next one because I want to get through these quick. You have the right to all citizens, all suspects have the right to request a supervisor. When they're requested, they're expected to respond. So if somebody gets arrested and they request for Leroy to come down, Leroy can't. If Leroy's just sitting there with his thumb up his ass, can't be like, nope, I'm not coming. You're expected to respond. That is what happens when you become a supervisor. If the supervisor being requested was, if a supervisor is requested by a suspect, they may be brought to MRPD to see them, or the supervisor can come to the active scene. But they will not receive any charges in the system until they have spoken to the supervisor. So you will not process them until the supervisor has spoken to them. There are a few cases, though, when a supervisor request can be declined. The supervisor was previously involved in the same case and has confirmed that the suspect is to be charged. So, case in point, Bartholomew Hickleberry. I was on a scene, witnessed the scene. He requested me as a supervisor. I told him to fuck off because he was getting charged no matter what. I actually added time because he wasted my time.
Hey, can we do something about James Oregano?
Anymore.
Can we get James Oregano out of here?
Well, let's not bring that up right now.
Anytime I ever have a scene, he's in it.
We can talk. All right.
Especially with that.
If the arresting officer is already a supervisor, they do not have to provide hire person. You also don't have to provide one, obviously, if they're unavailable. So if nobody above a sergeant is in city, you don't have to ask. They can't get one because there's none of them here. But there is a caveat to that. If there are none on duty, any field training certified officer can take the role of a supervisor.
Sergeant or higher.
Well, are we still giving Officer 2s FTOs?
No, Officer 2s aren't even FTAs.
Corporals are FTAs.
Corporal is FTA, Sergeant is FTO, Lieutenant is...
Then change the O to an A.
What is?
Any FTO, change it to any FTA.
Where does it say that?
If there are no supervisors on duty, any FTO can take the supervisor's role. Scroll up a little bit.
Am I slow?
2.5. Right there.
FTA, so that's corporal, right?
Yep. And then change the end from, field training officer, it's fine.
Well,
you're doing training assist.
Once you hit corporal, are you automatically FTA, or you got to get certified for that?
You are automatically FTA. Yeah, that is the second.
2.5.1 is pretty much the same thing under requesting a supervisor. It's just an addendum to let supervisors know, you actually have to do it. 2.6 is medical emergencies. If officer or civilian is having a medical emergency, broken leg, heart attack, all the fun stuff, officer needs to contact EMS if they're in city. PD to EMS, all that fun stuff, requesting for a unit to come down to the Vanilla Unicorn because Jim Bob slipped on a banana peel and broke his penis.
Careful.
You're describing Dave there.
If you cannot accurately give a location, EMS also gets your emergency buttons. So tell them that you're going to ping you're going to ping your emergency button, and it will put something on their map for them. Another thing is, if there is no EMS available, it's the officer's duty to transport the patient to the hospital and check them in to get medical attention. If you have first aid kits and they're in the down but not out state, you may use a first aid kit on them because that counts as medical attention. If they are full down, you are only to bring them to pillbox, because I don't even believe the first aid kit will work on a fully downed person.
It won't.
What if they ask you to drive them back to their vehicle or something?
Shit, they
can't talk when they're fully dead.
No, I mean, but after I revived them.
Call a friend, call a taxi. We're not a taxi service.
Cool. Just wanted to clarify.
Hey, my question is, I want to join the IA. How do I get in there?
You are not joining
Johnny, you're not allowed
You suckers made that shit for me, huh?
The next section is traffic enforcement. You guys stop a lot of people, so I know you guys pretty much know this. I'm not going to really go over this because I put pictures in here so that you guys can, understand it. There's a reason why there's pictures in here, even though I got to fix them. So you can scroll down through this. We don't need to go over this.
Actually, we do, because I've been driving around. I've seen a lot of it 1080s, but I'm going to tell you right now, the next time I see an individual have a car pulled over and they're not angled, I'm going to roll up and I'm just going to shoot you myself.
No, that's not what would happen in that situation, Leroy. They'd get hit by a car.
Well, that too. Well, it's going to... Okay, fine. I'll just slam into him.
All right. So basically...
That Blaze guy is not even a cop.
Yeah, he's the director of FIB.
Blaze is the goddamn... Blaze is the goddamn governor. He can do whatever he wants. He can tell me
Blaze is Jesus, bro.
Man, fuck
he's
that
the
guy.
president. I don't know what y'all talking about, but he's the president.
Okay. So
of your mom.
Okay, basic thing about traffic stops. All right. Follow the pictures. Angle your car 45-degree angle, so that if you need to, you can get right back in the car and chase them, because they always like to go for the chase.
Never lose.
Light sirens, tell them to turn off the vehicle. Once they've turned off the vehicle, you may step out of the vehicle. You may step out with your taser drawn. Okay?
Right.
That's a very clear one. You don't necessarily have to. I don't personally recommend it, but you can. And you are to walk to the rear passenger side, so they can't hit you. Well, they can hit you, but more than likely they're not going to. Ask for ID, tell them why you're stopping them, all that fun stuff. Verify in MDT or MIOS. MIOS is a little bit better because you can scan the license plate. Verify that the vehicle is actually them. If you can't verify the permission from the owner, if say David Park is in the vehicle, but Tony Riga owns it. If you can't get contact with Tony Riga to say, hey, are you allowing them to use this vehicle? And Tony's like, I don't even know who the hell that is. That's Grand Theft Auto right there. That's a case to pull them.
David who?
Correct. If it comes back to unknown, it's automatically considered stolen.
It doesn't come back to unknown anymore. It'll come back to some random bullshit name in the MIOS app.
Okay, so random bullshit name. Probably in German, right?
Yeah, some fucking crazy language. Yeah, and if it does look like a normal name, look it up in the MDT. If it don't pop up, there you go.
So we've basically gone over that. Scroll down. Citations. I don't see a lot of these. I've never have. They're basically, tickets. Based on officer's discretion. You can choose to issue one, but not jail. But you cannot choose fine, but not jail them for minor offenses, traffic stops, stuff like that. If you saw them blow somebody away, or you have evidence that they blew them away, you're not just fining them.
Blew them away, like shoot them.
Yes. What do you think you meant, Morpheus?
What?
Yeah, Morpheus.
I don't know, like a leaf blower.
Morpheus.
Hey man, I gotta go. So.
Hi man. Have a good one. I'll catch you up at some point, or just read the shit on your own time.
Oh well.
Any officer can issue a citation, a citizen infraction, and fines by MDT. So, also when you're talking with somebody, you don't even have to issue a citation. Like, you just need to log what you're doing. So, somebody runs a red light, and you decide you don't want to fine them, you don't want to cite them at all. Just still write down the scene, still write down what happened, and be like, so and so ran a red light after speaking to them. Very apologetic. Didn't realize the light had turned red because they weren't paying attention. Issued a warning, just so there's something on the record. I'll be 30 seconds, John. I'll be right back. The next one, because I know Mr. Capahala loves these, is pursuits.
My car is fucking trash. I can't pursue nobody. I'm
talking about pursuits.
Oh yeah, I love those.
So when you're conducting a pursuit on foot, you first try and apprehend them. All right, so it's not automatically shoot to kill. That pisses everybody off. It's just.
Hey, can I add some things?
You may state things, Frosty.
State some things. You should not tase somebody once they get in their car. Let it play out a little bit. Go on the chase. Don't just try and fucking arrest everybody for everything. Let it play out. Give them a chance. Second, you should not cuff anybody if they don't have their hands up, if they're walking, or if they're not on the ground. If you want to cuff somebody and they won't put their hands up, tase them and then cuff them. Don't cuff somebody with their hands by their sides. It does not make no sense.
So the tasing vehicle thing, don't do it anyways. Don't tase somebody out of the vehicle because it's not realistic. I don't know if any of you have ever witnessed an actual taser. Oh, shit! Actual tasers are just two little metal prods, and they only
He said 100%. And another thing, can we get can we give the tasers like one-time use or like two-time use? Because like people just spam the tasers on foot chases and everything. They have it. Stupid as fuck.
Right. Yeah, they do.
Or at least the reload, like you can only shoot a taser once every 60 seconds. And tackle, Blaze, we need a timer on the tackle because police just spam tackle trying to get somebody. Spam tackle. Give it like a 15, 20-second delay before you can tackle again.
We can figure that out. So when vehicle pursuits, single file, don't all be trying to outrun each other. It ends up being a shit show, and I know half you motherfuckers can't drive. Frosty, the worst of you.
Yep. Chill. We gotta get rid of them racing harnesses, yo. I put a petition. We got like 20 upvotes and 1 dislike.
If your primary chase vehicle who designates themselves, they say, hey, I'm taking primary, and then somebody takes secondary. Primary's doing the chase, secondary's doing the call-out. If the primary loses, suspect crashes, or makes a wrong turn, they back of the line if they can. Second or third car makes radio calls. Update with location so that other officers can join. PD can have 4 units in pursuit and Air 1 if available. So technically 5. If pursuits lasted longer than 5 minutes, you may request permission to pit from the highest ranking officer. If it's proved, you may perform the pit if they are showing reckless driving or dangerous actions like driving towards civilians. That is classified as a dangerous action. Swerving back and forth, dangerous actions. You can only do it in areas with no civilians. So if you're on the highway, because that's where David's going to change your thing, you can only do it when there's no other cars driving around. If a chase is too dangerous, you can call off the pursuit and issue a BOLO. warrants in the MDT are not warrants. I'm working on getting that changed. They are just bolos. And you can then disengage from the chase if it's gotten so dangerous that it can cause you to lose your life or a citizen to lose their life. You can just call law and issue a bolo. Because David is a lazy bastard, I'm going to have to pull up the stuff myself.
While he's pulling it up, I just want to clarify something. Guys, once you, if you're in first position, you lose your first position, that doesn't mean try to regain it. You go to the back of the line, and you sit back there until the other two go down or whatnot. But you do not overtake other officers, period. The only exception to that is if you're, for instance, there's a certain amount of cars that we have out there that are speed enforcement cars that are ridiculous and well used and well trained. Those people can ask for, they can overtake, but do not just overtake someone because you think you're better.
I have a question. Now this is something that needs to be addressed. All right. Is cop baiting allowed multiple times?
No.
That's the thing. People driving up and down, like for example,
It is not expressly forbidden in the city rules. That is my only answer on that. It's not expressly forbidden.
There you go, my dear.
I mean, people driving all the way down on the opposite lane, then gets in front of you, flips you off, then turns off, comes back again over 4 times. That's.
It's not expressly forbidden.
Okay. I mean,
if you feel that is an issue, put it up as a suggestion in the main Discord.
All right, because I don't want to get in trouble for pulling somebody over for being on the wrong side of the road.
You wouldn't, because that's reckless driving.
Okay. Simple.
Alright, where are we at?
We are now on Section 4, grounds for arrest. So, you guys should know this, because this is PD 101. You may choose to arrest an individual after committing a crime. When you make the arrest, you must read their rights as soon as possible. That's when you're arresting them. If an officer cannot read the suspect their rights because of a conflict on scene, the officer may read them their rights while transporting them back to the police department. You can read them essentially their rights when they're being arrested pretty much any time. You cannot question them at all until they've been read their rights. Because if they get it on body cam that you question them without reading them their rights, any information you gain from that is inadmissible from that point. When you arrest somebody, the person who arrested the individual is the one to do the MDT report and collect all information. Doesn't matter if you didn't transport them. Whoever is the person who puts the cuffs on them and reads the rights is the one that does the report. You may detain people while investigating a crime or suspicion of a crime. You may handcuff the detained person. However, it's not required, and unless you are in fear of your safety, it's not really recommended. If you're just questioning them and you're just saying, hey, you can't leave until we're done questioning you, you don't have to put them in cuffs. That's pretty much that on that one. The next section, search and seizure. You can only search people when there's, certain conditions to make it. You're placing them under arrest. They ran from you, and later was caught, and they tested positive for GSR. You can search them for that. If they're wearing a mask or they're deemed suspicious, it's that's kind of probable cause. In real life, you don't see people running around in, friggin' black masks all the time.
Shit, I do, for real.
Because we're technically still in the COVID times, if it's like a regular face mask, a COVID mask, that's kind of different.
Should I wear the ski mask? You ain't been back to your hood recently? You ain't gonna see no paper masks. Straight ski mask.
Most of them don't even wear masks, Frosty.
Well, yeah, that's true, but the ones that do got the full face.
If they're being detained for questioning, it's the officer's discretion to search the suspect and then place them under arrest, or search them and let them go with a citation. So you catch somebody with weed on them, if they don't have it in a joint, but it's in a bag, and it's not enough to be considered, a trafficking. You could just be like, hey, you have possession of drugs. You got to have them in a medicinal form, something like that. You can search a vehicle only when it's involved in a crime or it's being impounded. You can't just walk up to any vehicle that's parked on the street legally and search it. You have to have a reason to do it. A general rule for this is if the vehicle belongs to the person you're arresting, which you should be checking every time you arrest somebody, you're going to impound the vehicle. If a vehicle is parked illegally, one place where they always park illegally is in front of the apartments. Anywhere with a marked red curb is a no parking zone, and nobody seems to pay attention to that, so you may impound the vehicle.
Well, the problem with that is we've had, back in the day, we had, big issues over that, because the parking spots right outside of Integrity are literally marked parking spots, but they're on red curbs. They literally have markings for you to park, but they're on red curbs.
Yeah. Fucking asshole.
Kind of it's just the way the road's done.
I'll shoot you in your ass.
We can look over that, because I'd have to fully see it in order to, because I don't park there.
No. Shoot you in the ass.
I'm not a Jeep crack hawk.
I mean, we ain't meter maids. It shouldn't really
By the
be
way,
a big issue.
If I catch
How do you know there's
if
one
I
right
catch
here, right
anybody impounding my car, I will fucking kill
I
him.
know what?
Leroy, I used your car and
I don't know what that was about, but
he's asking how you know there was a track lock in front of them.
Flick me off.
Because that's what I'm just saying that because
it's legit. There is legit one parked there right now.
Well, the Crips used to drive a track hawk, and they would always sit in front of Integrity. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. So the next section, sentencing. When you're processing a suspect, first notify them of their charges. Pretty basic stuff. Ask if they'd like legal representation. If they're entitled to a phone call, and if the phone call is for, request for counsel or just telling somebody that they're there. Legal aid has 5 months for a misdemeanor to respond, and 10 minutes for a felony to respond, confirming that they're coming to represent the suspect as a client. When you're putting them in the cells, always search them. Remove any anything pointy, anything, shooty.
Just root beer.
You don't want them to have that with them in the cells. One of Frosty's cousins in another life liked to try and do that.
Do what?
People in the jail cells.
That's crazy.
Any removed weapons in Iconic. Any removed weapons on felony charges are automatically seized, because if you catch a felony charge, you're losing your weapons license. Contraband, regardless, will be seized. Once again, marijuana in joint form to the amount is okay and can be left with them. Anything seized, entered into evidence. And the way the new system works, I know that you can do pictures of the evidence and do that stuff.
Suck at taking pictures.
You find them in the MDT, create a
motherfucker.
List what they did, general basic synopsis of what the crime was and all that stuff. If they have any outstanding warrants or bolos, and there's documented stuff in the bolo, you can add that to their crime. Their sentencing. Just make sure you don't go over the max sentencing.
Speaking of which, the MDT is only recommended. You don't have to go that max.
Correct.
That recommendation. I've been called in where a lot of people have been sentenced well over their max, and I had to unjail them and look up their jailing and resentence them because somebody was sentenced for 20 months. It's supposed to be 20 months, and they got 60 months. I was not happy.
Jail time will not exceed. In this one, it was 60 months. I don't know if we're still counting the 60 months. I have to check on that. It's been a long time since I wrote these. I think it's 120 now. All fines are non-negotiable. Jail time is negotiable. Fines are not. If they committed the crime, they pay the fine.
On that note, I will let you guys know that if the angel does tell you to add time, don't argue with them. There's a reason we're doing it. Just do it. You don't have to put it in the you just have to add it to whatever their thing is. You don't need to put a reason in MDT.
Yeah. Jail time can be reduced as part of plea deals. So, say I don't know if narcotics is still a thing, or is gang task force still a thing?
No, it's been removed, but until I get numbers, when I get numbers, it will be back.
Okay, so pretty much if you catch somebody who has a bunch of weapons that you know runs with a crew that's selling weapons or selling drugs, and they have a ton of the stuff on them, and they're going away for a long time, and their lawyer's trying to work with you, you can, with the permission of a supervisor, negotiate time off. I believe when I originally wrote these, I had put in 15% of their time, but that's more up to the supervisor than anything. Whatever makes good RP. So that can be negotiated.
So there are two max sentences now, guys. 120 is the max if they're pleaded not guilty, and a lawyer can be involved. The max sentence, if they're going to plead guilty, is 80.
Ooh.
So just because I said 120 doesn't mean give everyone 120.
I believe so.
If they go, yeah, man, I did that. And they're undeniably going, yeah, dude, I'm the one who shot
your
that
worst
guy.
nightmare.
They're pleading guilty. Ask them, are you pleading guilty?
You,
Max
Leroy?
is 80.
Of course.
Hey, Leroy. How you doing, Leroy? I maybe come back to PD.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's this?
James.
Oh. Hi, bitch.
Hey.
Oh yeah, don't go into the cell with a civilian if they're uncuffed. Cuff them through the trap door, the little
Give me
trap,
a second.
you know.
Let me grab your number and my number.
Motherfuckers will one tap you and punch you, kill you.
Yeah, they gotta look through their eyes and get behind you, and then they fucking.
Well, they don't even have to look through their eyes. They just fucking tap the little thing, and they're in there.
Hey, Constantine. 64 and 30, please.
For what?
Revive. I'm about ready to die, and I got a civilian dead next to me, and I don't know where EMS is.
EMS is James.
Hold on, guys.
Do it.
And the revive would be.
No, I shouldn't be.
Is 30.
While we're talking about reports, since we talked about it, guys, please, for the love of God, do your details. There's a reason it's called details. You can put in who it is.
Tell
put the
David
officers
to meet
on
me at PD.
scene. Put it in a description.
You
What
can ride with
happened?
me.
What were they wearing? Where was
I can. Okay.
Because if
Yeah.
it goes to
Alright.
court, you
Can
gotta
I
go
get
through
my
and
car?
pull up your MDT
Yeah,
and
get my
refresh
car
your
then.
mind
Uh,
of what actually
You
happened.
can't be wearing that if
Just
you're going to be
writing,
inside PD.
Shooting at Power
I gotta wear it though.
Street does nothing for you guys when you go to court, and I pull that out,
Okay.
and you guys now have to think about
We
what
gotta
the
go and get my car
scene
though.
is.
Can you go on the highway?
Right, there's no such thing as too much
Mark it.
information when it comes to a crime like that.
I don't think I don't read your guys' reports still because I'm not day-to-day
It's like on
PD.
there.
I read your reports and oh my god, I want to bash my brain in.
It's on the wrong
You read
side
my
of the road.
reports?
There's
I read everybody's reports.
You like my reports?
Your reports are dumb, just like you are.
What? That's crazy.
What about Morpheus' reports? Those are actually.
Don't worry about Morpheus. That's risk.
Morpheus' reports are even worse than Frog.
Alright, hold on.
Nah, my reports are good. I do like paragraphs and that shit. You better go check it out.
Oh, stop, stop.
Do the best you can.
Other side of the road.
Descriptive. And at the end of every report, I say
It'll
the
be on the right.
suspects were taken down and
Right
apprehended.
in front of us.
Next section, multiple suspect transport. This
Alright, I'll meet you at PD.
sometimes happens
I'll
when
meet you
you're
there.
faced with a situation involving multiple suspects and the lead or the arresting officer requests transport. The officers assisting with the transport are not to process them. It will still be the arresting officer.
Oh shit!
One officer arrests 3 people. That person processes 3 people. Only the officer with full story and all information shall process. Transport can be done in either Code 1 or Code 2 travel. So if you want to get back there fast, throw on the lights and blare your siren going through a traffic stop. Just don't Code 3.
If you go down on a scene, that doesn't mean you can't transport. It just means you can't arrest. You can't do any of the paperwork. You can't do any of that, but you can still transport. Don't just leave your people hanging.
Yeah, if they're asking you questions about, hey, what happened, officer, and just, are you going to be arresting me? Just like, nope, I was down on scene. I cannot assist.
So on lawful orders, basically commands that you can give to citizens with legal authority. Few examples. Telling a person to leave a scene. Alright? That's interfering, obstruction. Ordering somebody out of a vehicle. For detainment or possible arrest. You can order a person to provide identification. You have to have reasonable I can't say that word, suspicion beyond a doubt that they committed a crime in order to ask them for identification. It kind of ties in with the other one. You can ask for identification and they can deny it, but if you suspect that they committed a crime, you are legally allowed in the laws of the city to require identification, because there's a charge if there's a charge for them failing to provide that for you.
Speaking of charges, we don't have any murder. We only have like attempted murder and shit. We don't have.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, we're working on it.
So.
Yeah, I noticed.
Here's the thing. Do you guys understand why we don't have murder charges?
Because you're not perma killed or some shit.
Correct.
But I mean, like character perma kill, like delete your character, or like just down.
Correct. So downed and full downed are still considered alive.
Hey, can we go over that full down shit, bro? Because like motherfuckers love talking, and so like if you just regular down, you can do anything.
We can do that in the normal town hall.
Yeah, we can address that. Post it as a suggestion, bro.
Everybody be using phones and shit. I just be crawling. So my thing is, I crawl around on the floor now. I'm crawling out the way if I'm half down.
They said this at the last minute about the down thing. You got 30 seconds or like 15 seconds to say what you got to say when you're like still sort of alive, but after that you're not supposed to talk anymore. That's the last thing I heard. There was like a 15 minute.
So pretty much,
clarify all that.
If you're wounded, I'm pretty sure you can still talk, but if you're down, you can't do anything. Now, that being said, if you're wounded, you do not pull out your phone or go on the radio. You can just talk.
That's why.
If I shoot you,
the reason they made the injured thing in the first place is so that people can get help if like no EMS or city.
You know,
like they go on their phone and call people and be like, "Hey, I'm down here. Can you come pick me up?" Take me
right.
But
you need driver's
license.
Radio
and being like, "Hey, this happened.
Hey,
this guy's over here.
James.
Hey, he's over here. Oh, he's here now."
If you become back PD,
And again, we'll talk about this in city town.
Am I allowed to call when I'm down like that?
No.
My cruiser, you should drive it. I hit 330.
Just to finish this one off.
Yeah, come in my McLaren.
Lawful orders or less command given by an officer that if followed will result in the arrest of the individual for a crime. Them not leaving the scene, that's obstructing justice. That's a crime. Failing to provide ID when you're, asked to provide ID is a crime.
Failure to identify.
Lawful order, trespassing, that's another one. Lawful order is the officer giving the civilian a chance to comply. The lawful order also has a law/infraction that will back up the officer when they're challenged on it. A couple of examples of unlawful orders. You don't like how somebody looks. That's not a reason to
on the third
tell
honk,
them to leave. It's just not. Or asking somebody for an ID because you don't like how, somebody talks. Not how they talk word-wise, but how they sound. Like if
you can't just stop and frisk somebody.
Correct. This isn't New York.
No, you're not allowed to do that here.
Not anymore. So the next section, use of force. I know this is one that PD's always had a problem with. Do you guys know what your use of force continuum is? Okay, that's obviously resounding no.
I don't know what continuum means.
Yeah. Yeah, your car is so broken.
Escalation
Hey,
of force in a situation.
My car's not broken. They
Like
fixed
cell
it.
phones or pistols, whatever.
No,
Yeah,
they fixed it.
So,
It's to keep up with these
law
guys
enforcement is
that
allowed
have the high
to
speed.
use any amount of force
Mine hit
that may be
330
necessary and execute
when I
your
flew by
duties
you.
that is deemed
Mine hit
reasonable and
200.
justifiable.
I'm fully maxed
A
out.
firearm can only be
Fair
used
enough. All
when
right.
there's
Yeah, you
clear
gonna
and
let me
present
keep your
danger
your
to your life,
charger then?
others' lives, and when non-lethal options have
All right. So
or are
David's in city, right? Because I'm about to go
Yes.
talk to him.
So,
about
yes.
like 2 cops and 5 dudes, we can use automatic.
He's not at the PD right now.
Sorry?
We're in a meeting.
That's when you call for backup.
Do I just have to make a application?
When there's 2 cops in the city, what do you mean?
Of course.
That's
Give me a PD, we'll talk.
we still got to work out. I'd prefer not to have people using automatics against people who have only pistols, because that's just not fair.
The only time I see that would be fair, and Constantine, you might understand, is valuing your life. If I'm in a
You
shootout and there's
motherfucker.
floods, and I just watched 5 PD down, and I'm the last PD, you betcha I'm gonna pull out something bigger to defend myself.
Yeah, that's justifiable.
Yeah,
That's
see, that's what I'm
justified.
saying. Like,
That I can
if there's an overwhelming amount of people, like I say, if there's like at least double the
That's
people in
okay.
cops, you know?
That's an okay sense. The next thing is that firearms should not be used to apprehend a fleeing suspect. So if they're just running away from you, don't pull out your Glock and shoot them in the leg.
I would never.
Unless they have a gun out.
I've never. Yo, ask Roach. He was running one time. I shot him in the fucking leg. He wouldn't stop falling. He tried hiding in the bush. I said, "You ain't going far, buddy."
So there is actually a legal grounding for that. I don't know if John actually wants to use it, but if they're holding a gun running away from you, you totally can shoot them in the back.
Oh, it's also marked in the policy, unless justified in the point above.
I don't think you should. And also, like, I've say, like, on my cousins, like, maybe I was shooting, but after I put my hands up, like, I'll run with my hands up, and these motherfuckers just spray you down.
He's still got the gun. He's still got a gun, but we're gonna move on from this one. Warning shots. Don't ever fire them. It's just it can make the person turn and just start spraying at you. Don't fire warning shots.
Can we go over shooting tires as well?
Shooting tires is only approved when it's a 1080 chase and you have your passenger do it, and it's the same rules as a pit essentially. You have to ask permission, and it has to be outside the city. Because you don't want them to lose their life, because if you pop a tire, they can flip their car. It's like a last resort kind of thing. You should only discharge your firearm if you have a clear line of sight and it's safe to do so. So if another officer's running in front of you, don't fucking pull out your gun and fire. Like, problem.
I'm guilty.
Or a civilian. All right. So the rule of thumb for the actual continuum is the first thing you do is verbal orders. If verbal orders fail to work, you are to move to your baton or your taser. When you tase somebody, you say taser, 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 and then you tase them. If that also does not work,
I don't know where I'm going. I've never been here before.
Belligerent, and they're going to start going after you, and they have a weapon. A weapon that can hurt you that's not necessarily a gun, because if it's a gun, it's automatically a class 1. Say they have a pool cue and they're going to come and beat you with it because they're not stopping. Then you can move to class 1. It just escalates from there. Use the appropriate amount of force for the situation. Don't bring a gun to a knife fight. The use of class 2s and class 3s requires high command approval in certain cases. And there's certain outlier cases where you don't need to get that permission, but you also shouldn't be running with class 3s on you, which is just not realistic. We're not in the UK. Or a suspect is using them. If you are caught using excessive force in execution of duty without justifiable, reasonable cause, it will lead to disciplinary action. It says may, but it will. That's just the way it is.
While they're down.
The next point is felony stops. You can only perform a felony stop on suspects who are suspected to be armed and dangerous or wanted in a deadly crime. So a felony stop is you pull them over and you get out of your cruiser with gun drawn and pointed. That's a felony stop. It should be performed with a minimum of 2 officers on scene. Minimum. So if there's a car with 2 people in it, you have the 2 officers. If there's more, you request backup and you wait until they get there in order to talk to the suspect and get them out. You may not shoot if the vehicle flees. So if they flee, you can't shoot at the vehicle and then get in your car and go after them. That's just not how it works.
What if they shoot back at you and then flee?
What are you talking about, Joe?
Well,
we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, like mid-gunfight. Yeah.
We'll talk about that later, John.
These are from your policies, buckaroo. So
if it's a known suspect that has injured an officer and or has hit an officer fleeing from said area, you guys are allowed to shoot at their vehicle.
Oh, another thing, people ramming your vehicles. Like, if somebody's ramming your vehicle, are you allowed to shoot? Because at that point, I'm in fear for my life. These motherfuckers about to crush me. That James Oregano character, he does that pretty often. Takes his little fucking super tank shit, starts fucking ramming until my car's disabled. I light his ass up.
Are you inferring the Gurkha?
Oh
yeah.
But not just the Gurkha. I'm saying like any car in general. Like you're
He's
ramming.
not allowed to use that in a crime at all if he does open a ticket.
Man, fuck that guy. He gotta go. That dude does nothing. Every time I ever am in a fucking traffic stop with anybody, he comes and snatches them right up.
Yeah.
He did the shit the other day. I had the bloods pulled over or whatever. I had one of them in cuffs. He came up on the bike. I'm like, leave. He wants to leave. I finally tase him, put him in cuffs. Hey, come on, Cap Allen, please. I'm like, I'm gonna let you go. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Stop fucking with me. Gets on his bike, picks up one of the suspects, and drives off. Homie's like, it's one of my homies, Elko. He's like, yo, bro, what are you doing? Bring me back, bro. We're good. Bring me back. He's like, no, fuck you then. And then kills him and pocket wiped him.
So I can tell you that
should be a bannable offense.
He got banned for it for 24 hours.
That kid, he don't stop doing that shit.
Moving on. When you're doing a felony stop, position your vehicle behind the suspect angled at 45 degrees, like a normal traffic stop. Using your vehicle as cover while maintaining the vehicle and the suspect at gunpoint. If there are multiple persons in the vehicle, order them out one at a time, and all people who are in the vehicle shall be placed in cuffs until the scene is completely secure. And if it's a felony stop, one of them is getting arrested. So the people who are with them, if they're not being arrested, they can be let go, all that fun stuff.
When you are ordering them out at one at a time, always, I don't care what kind of vehicle it is, get the driver out first. Then nobody else can drive that car.
That's a no-brainer.
And so here is it in order: driver, passenger, rear passengers. Do you know why you order the passenger out second?
Because they can just slip
Driver's
in
seat.
the driver's seat.
They can shuffle themselves into the driver's seat.
Yeah. Then while you're trying to be like, get out the car, they're just fucking lock-picking it and then drive away.
Correct. Or somebody power games and they give them the keys. We can find that out, but I tend not to, if it's an in-city thing, I tend not to interact with it.
Hey, bro, here's my keys. I'm being placed in handcuffs. Get the fuck out of here.
So, warrants. This one's going to change because of the fact that we actually have a DOJ now that wants actual warrants. Something that we've been trying to push for a long time. So warrants is just going to be renamed to BOLOs. And a couple of the things in here are going to change. The basic wording is going to stay the same. So for your warrant to be valid, there needs to be enough reason to arrest them, evidence, and provide an overview of the situation to DOJ, including evidence and weapons used, if any. Warrants submitted to DOJ only saying, tried to run a taxi driver over, all that stuff will not be accepted and won't be enough to arrest somebody for, because it doesn't give an overview or enough information to legally get one. Ronan will literally laugh you out of that ticket because he's done it.
Yep.
It's also
I'm not saying that you guys have to tell me the color of the shoelaces, but if you're gonna put in a warrant or warrant request, and then not provide me with any evidence except this man ran from here, I'm gonna tell you that maybe you guys should learn to stop eating donuts and ketchup. Because there's just not enough. Now, if you go, James Oregano robbed this store, his fingerprints were left at the store, here's a picture of the fingerprints on the store. He then rammed into the PD car, here's body cam of that. I'm hell going to give you guys an arrest warrant.
There's CCTV of him robbing the store.
Right. Things like that, if you actually provide it, you're more likely to get an arrest warrant.
Speaking of CCTVs, just go into the CCTV and clip it with your body cam, people. Come on.
Yep.
It doesn't record automatically.
So it's important to specify to DOJ whether you're requesting a search warrant or an arrest warrant. Arrest warrants are, this is going to be reworded. Arrest warrants are issued and arrest reports are issued and require previous report and evidence to submit. So you witnessed him shooting somebody.
Search warrants are not being granted at this time due to the limitations of our city.
Okay.
What about expungements?
Along the lines...
They have to go to court for that.
Along the lines of the CCTV, guys, you don't have to, as long as we got one crew, or one officer, or one duo going to that store robbery, and somebody from the department can be recording them until that officer drives on scene. Okay? That will be more than enough evidence. If you've ever looked at did /cam or /cam 8 /cam 16, it literally shows you the front door. Some criminals are stupid enough to park their car in front of the front door.
Back it up in front of the front door.
And you can get the license plate, you can get the color of the car, and then you can radio while you're watching them. Tell us what they are doing over the cam. Okay? There's no just sitting there recording. Relay the information. If you see a vehicle, say what color vehicle. That gives us a heads up on what to look for as we're driving by.
I was gonna say this. This is going on for like an hour and 40. Let's kind of just speed through the rest of these. Why don't we? So that we don't have to take up people's nights. Like literally all the people.
I'm just gonna finish 5.4, and I'm going to tell people to read the rest of this on their own. And when I see you, I'll just randomly quiz you guys on it to know if you read it or not. Good example of an arrest warrant. Shot and killed. Suspect witnessed shooting and killing civilian during armed robbery at 24/7 store in Strawberry with an M9 Beretta. Several witnesses, including police officers, witnessed the situation. Evidence found on scene, and then you link the evidence. If we can ever get search warrants working again, drug plants appear to be visible from apartment window, indicating production of drugs are ongoing. Requesting to search for marijuana plants, basically along that line.
Is growing weed at all legal? Like a certain amount of plants?
Yeah.
Or no? It should be at least like.
So if you're growing a few plants, that could be considered for medical use. Yes.
Like what is
but
it
if you're
over here, like 6 or 12?
I believe in Massachusetts it's like 5 plants.
Yeah.
So that's the basic gist of that. I want you guys to read over the rest of these, and I'll randomly ask you guys at random points little snippets. David probably will too.
Yeah, I will be.
Now, before we stop this for the night, other than suggestions, which suggestions for the city, which you need to put in suggestions. Do you guys have any questions for me, David, or anybody else in here?
I do. You might have questions right after I say this. I just added this to the document like a week ago. This is regarding crime cousins and weapon selling. Okay. So any and all officers are allowed to access and use of a criminal cousin for their personal enjoyment. Any person found selling, trading, or swapping department-issued weapons from cousin to cousin will be blacklisted and banned from the LSPD and every active department overall.
They should in general. That's city illegal.
And that's a slippery slope. We'll have it do this. The one thing that I want to make clear with this is that this does not just apply in city. If we catch you doing this out of city, it will become an in-city thing. So there will be no court cases on this.
Yeah, like I said,
this is a clear cut and yes.
Oh, and another thing about the gun shit. If somebody gets relieved from their job, make sure that you confiscate all government-issued weapons and shit.
Yeah. I'm also gonna be like, I'm just gonna be searching like their inventories and shit. Like I will go through. Like, I know people that have been, let go or quit the department.
Yeah, well, at least, RP it out a little bit. You know what I mean?
No. They should not have these weapons. They should not.
Yeah, I know. But, I mean, if they quit their job, you gotta be all right, you have to turn in all firearms, Don't just be take them out the inventory,
I will not take them out the inventory, you know what I mean? Go in their fucking pockets.
Yeah, just check it out.
Well, one thing, too, is I actually had a citizen come up and give me a PD-issued gun, Glock 17. If you're going to, yes, it did. If you're going to go and hand an individual a gun for paintballing, go down to the goddamn store and buy one. Don't hand out RPD weapons. If I see it again, I will get your name from the individual, and I will fire you right then and there.
Don't even buy a weapon for them in general. If you want to, give them the money for it. Do not buy anybody a weapon. That shouldn't be.
Yeah, just give them the fucking money if you're feeling nice.
Yeah.
So there's a rule that will always be subject to change within the department. This rule says that for an officer to be on a criminal cousin, there needs to be a minimum of 6. Like I said, this is subject to change. And this needs to be officers that are on duty. There could be 12 officers in city, but 6 need to be on duty patrolling. Anyone who does not abide by this rule will be disciplined and punished accordingly. I need activity, and it's not just me that needs it. It's you guys too. Because for people to want to fly in, they want other people in there too. No one wants to be the only cop in city. It's the most annoying, and it's just the most annoying fucking thing to deal with, being the only cop in city. So, if you see someone that's the only cop in city and you have a PD cousin, fly in on your PD cousin. Because I'll find out. I'm not playing around with this inactivity shit. I've said it before that I'm done with it, and I'm done with it.
But it's like, if you're right, if there's more than one person on, it's like, who are you going to call for backup if they're not even, in character?
Exactly.
So.
But yeah, that's all.
Any questions?
I appreciate everyone. There's questions. So
I got
here.
one thing to add.
Go ahead.
It is radio communications. I've been hearing sirens all around the city, and no one is giving call as to why I'm hearing sirens. I have to follow your fucking blips on the map to find you and see why there's sirens. I find out, oh, you're in a 1011 with a black 2-door sports car, and you didn't say that shit, and they could shoot you, and I would have no idea why you're dead. And then I have to question you after you get picked up by EMS. So if you aren't using your radio communications, I will personally give you the people's elbow, and I won't bring you to EMS to teach you a lesson. That's all.
Yeah. I mean, he's right. Use your fucking radio. Don't abuse it. Don't just sit there and spam your fucking radio button. Okay? Especially when you're fucking dead. I find out you're doing that, you're getting a warning at minimum.
Oh, I don't even get the radio click, so I don't know when people are doing that. I think it's from a different city I turned them off, but y'all should definitely do that. I never get a radio click.
I keep them on so that I know when people are doing that. But yeah, that's all. If there's any more questions, I'm here to answer them.
I've got one. To get rid of the stink, take a shower.
Yeah, I do need to take a shower. I smell.
I was gonna ask, can I have a promotion?
Fuck you, suck my dick.
Tony, shut the fuck up.
I want a promotion.
Part. Just a heads up, you have an individual that will be back here at the PD. He would like to talk to you. I sent you an email.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Kermit needs Rose.
It's me. Get down here right now.
Kermit needs Rose. You got him as a civilian.
No, you made me an officer. I just need to be.
No, you're rolling the Discord.
Oh, you're right.
Yo, Johnny.
Yo.
You can give him to him.
My Tahoe's fresh, bud. Let's go rip it.
Shankum didn't even get.
You said what?
I got me car fixed.
Oh, you got it fixed up?
Hell yeah.
Are you guys all good?
Let me get my cars fixed up. Nah, I'm not all good. Yo, fix my Challenger, yo. Tyler said he put a different car pack on it, but yo, no fucking brakes, and it slides left and right.
Heck yeah.
That's how much
yo.
drives like crazy.
Or maybe you do a ticket so everybody can see that I'm begging for my car to be fixed. You're embarrassing like that, yo.
Hey, James.
Okay.
Fly back
There's only going to be the people you already fucked.
and
come on, yo.
I'll be here.
Am I good to head out?
Yes.
All right. What do you
Tsunami Pass.
Where you going, to the Western World?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
Are you doing?
Can I see the player's names like that, or is that only for Angels?
If you make up your mind, you leave again. You're not coming back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I quit the city because of storage.
No, not at all.
Well, guys, we know he's not.
Yeah, I run 300 gigabytes of brain storage. Ronan, did I blur out the crosshair in that screenshot I sent you?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, just make sure. Yeah, that's why.
Alright.
I'm getting an upgrade.
I remember back in the day, I don't know if any of y'all was in permit,
Yeah, my
but this one
birthday's
kid
in 7
posted
days.
a screenshot into
Alright, I'll just join back on James Thompson.
John.
John.
Firstly, you do realize I'm the chief, right?
Yeah, I know.
Ow, you fucking John.
John, you're a bitch, and I fucked your mother.
John loves that kill. Yeah. Good. Thank you.
Alright, goodbye, losers.
Later.
Peace out, girl.
Hey, the fuck are you doing? Kermit.
Are you going on duty, Johnny?
I thought you got Vin.
Alright.
Can I get a demotion, please?
Yeah, sure. What do you
Why
want?
do you want a demotion?
I want to become rookie all over again.
Alright, done.
No, not
Remember
done.
when I was taking you on civilian ride-alongs, you bitch?
Not done.
And you know what happened on the first ride-along, and I ain't going to speak on it more.
I'm about to start disconnecting, fools.
Sal needs to be like a captain or something
Morpheus,
already.
you remember?
I know, that's what's up.
Do you remember what happened?
Hey, hold up. Thomasina, you're flying back in, right?
Yeah, I'm flying in for like, I don't know, like 10, 20 minutes, and I have to fly back out.
Alright, do me a favor. Shank here needs the interview done. He's already hired on, so you don't have to go through that shit. I'll fix his job tomorrow. And he needs his call sign.
Okay, what's his call sign? Usually you assign.
Okay, why the fuck okay, everyone else you can leave. Jesus Christ. You're dismissed. Go, leave, bye. Now. No one wants you.
I love you, baby.
I like hanging out,
I
yo.
assigned the two guys you gave me yesterday. You write them down and tell me.
Like, damn, I can't hang out.
You stink
Yeah.
like the Grinch.
We don't like sheriffs here.
That's crazy. Go fuck yourself. Oh, he didn't.
Did you need me anymore?
Shank, just meet him back in the PD.
Okay. Just look for somebody with a fucking beard.
And he will get you set up for the everything else. Thomasina, let me know how much money you give him to get started. Get his game is out. He also needs his outfit and money to get the weapon.
All right. Yeah,
all right. Let me know.
I'll give him 25.
Let me know, and then I'll reimburse you, bud.
You don't have to reimburse nobody. I just give my money away willingly. Shut up, clock out. Yeah! No, I'm playing. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, you already got demoted, man. Sorry.
Oh, god damn.
So, alright.
Yeah, I got you.
Alright. I will see you over there.
I'll see y'all tomorrow. You smell funny.
Oh, you're leaving?
Yeah, I'm flying out for tonight. I gotta be up at 5:30 in the morning.
Alright, 10-4. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh man, let's go.
Yo, where is my ugly ass cracker hose sister?
Oh my god, Leroy. Oh my god, I haven't seen Leroy in forever.
She's not feeling good today, Leroy, so she's not on.
God.
Yo,
Either way,
Leroy.
we're shut down for the night.
Yo, Leroy.
What's up?
Haven't seen you since Illuma.
Yeah, I know.
Boy.
I know. A lot of people haven't seen me. Fuck you. I'm in a different city, so kiss my ass.
Hey Leroy.
What, Naz?
Burn in hell, pussy.
I live there, so I can't burn there.
You say burn in hell? Man, I can't believe what Leroy used to do in Luma. What he used to do?
Dude, I'm a dirty cop in Luke.
Not that.
Oh.
You're
What?
actual, like when I was in that city
What?
with you know who?
Oh, don't even get started, Naz. I will fly in, and I will shoot you in the face.
The city's down.
Well, I'm just saying.
No,
I will
no,
literally
no,
fly in
bro.
and shoot you in the face.
I just got one question. What were you thinking?
I wasn't.
Holy fuck, that's the most logical answer.
So.
Oh, Cabo, you know what we were talking about, right?
I'm not. Wait, I think I do.
Take a wild guess.
Is it the one that starts with a J?
Cowboy, you already know, you fucking asshole.
Man, Leroy was on something else at that point.
I'm always on.
Bro, Nancy, you know she's trying to dono for a house in the city, right? And it's not even.
It doesn't have Cash App or any of that.
You know, she sent a picture of her card front and back to M.
Hey, how can you be, bro? She said, "Yeah, just take it right out the account." And there's her whole bank account.
What you mean? I'm taking everything and more.
Alright. I'm not messing
you.
shit.
Fuck you.
She's
No,
been
fuck
offline for like 6 hours or something.
I don't give a shit. My sister, she messages me all the time.
Yeah, because you haven't joined the city yet.
Yeah, you're a dickhead.
No. She knows I'm an assistant chief over on Iconic.
Big Mr. Assistant Chief.
Hey, listen, I worked hard for that. I was a criminal. I was a fucking biker. Then I went to fucking.
You know what? I hope the bikers fucking kill you.
Bikers fucking love me.
I hope they kill you again.
They don't ever kill. You can't never kill Leroy Jankens.
Hey, Leroy.
What?
Wait a second. He said something. Hold up. Ness? Should we take a flying in?
I don't know, but I do remember some bikers killing Leroy's character one time.
That was Leroy Hank. And I agreed to it because I wanted out of there. So, fuck off.
Deep down inside, it was still you.
No, it wasn't.
Deep down inside, it was still you.
No, it was not.
He's still gonna get shot.
It was.
Trust me, you wouldn't want to mess with me over there. I got a fucking, not deagle, a one-shot pistol.
Alright, I'll blow you up.
You won't be able to blow me up. My car that I drive around that's police is maxed armored, so the engine does not destroy easily. And it's bulletproof.
I got a question, Leroy. Do you not know that I'm a terrorist?
You can be a terrorist all you want.
I'll fucking blow you up and everything around you.
Yeah, it would be kind of hard because my chief is, an angel. He's a terrorist too.
That's all I'm hearing is to get on the roof, wait for the Leroy to jump out of PD. Jump out and walk into PD and shit.
Basically.
Bitch, you telling me you're gonna be seeing me from a mile away? Good luck.
I'll just throw bombs at Leroy, fuck it.
That's gonna pull that Mustang out from last night.
Oh my god.
That car literally blows up other vehicles just by driving into them. It was a Mustang, like nothing else. Oh my.
Oh my god, I want this inventory to fucking work.
So how many guys do you guys have actually active in the city?
You're looking at them.
Pretty much.
That's it?
I mean, it's kind of hard to promote. You realize, like... Okay, so you realize anytime M's been in a city, right? She ends up burning her bridges with people. So it's kind of hard to go promoting there. Because either A, she's banned, or B, she just doesn't want to go back.
You can say she comes visit me every once in a while. Like the other day I was the one.
She never talked to us about coming to shoot you.
Her and old, well, that's because she wants me to come to the city.
Yeah, as soon as you left the call, we were talking about coming to shoot you.
Yeah. Well, I was already flying out. Yeah.
We were ready to play.
Listen.
Right, Leroy doesn't like us.
No, it's not that. It's not that at all. I would tell you exactly what it is.
You don't like us?
Okay. No, I love you guys, actually.
Liar.
Listen, I got a high tolerance for assholes. I deal with them on a daily basis. Especially when my city is... Listen. Especially when the city I'm in is 60 heads strong.
Alright, bring him over here.
No.
What kind of guy?
Huh?
What kind of guy?
What
kind of guy?
Yeah.
I mean, you could bring him over here, just let him test it out.
I mean, they got a stream promotion. I mean, I can stream this city and that, in there, and just not have a name for it.
You really just don't like us.
What?
You really don't like us.
That is not the case.
That
shit, I've already jumped into like 3 or 4 past city discords and I'm promoting.
Fucking, that is not the case at all. I became a fucking YouTube streamer, and I don't even know how many fucking subscribers I have. That's that. Because I just don't care. I do it because it promotes the city.
Or you just hate us.
I don't want to hate you.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
You really do, though.
What if Em was to give you the same position in this city? Would you come over then?
She wouldn't give me the same position. She already told me she would put me right at fucking chief.
Well, we already have a chief, so she wouldn't.
Yeah, I was about to say, no, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, who's the chief?
Isn't it Jay?
Jay from the first city.
Oh, fuck that. I wouldn't even come over to be his assistant at all. I'd be a fucking crook if I came over to the city. Because Jay would be my target. Every time I see him, I'd pop him right in the face.
Who said I won't help you?
I fucking hate Jay.
Do you not understand who's all in here? We all just want to fucking kill half the people in the city.
Oh, well. I absolutely hate Jay. And Sis knows it.
He's too defensive.
Q's that one kid who's just in the back screaming World Star while recording.
Wait, what?
No, because I don't need the fucking random RDM people. Not like it.
We're not talking about RDM, we're talking about IRL.
I like both.
We're talking about IRL, Q.
Dude, Jay, listen. Jay would be dead in a matter of seconds of meeting him. Like, it would take... He would say hi and I'd shoot him right in the face.
Oh, Q definitely.
So... Alright, motherfuckers, since this is on, and the city's down, I'm not coming over.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck me.
Fuck you, backwards, pussy.
Fuck you, cunt.
I'll blow you.
Yeah, you would blow me, you sick bastard.